peaceful protest for a substantive chief judge rather than an active chief judge. Okay, so let's go down and get their view concerning this.
Concerned lawyer, we are here to protest against injustice.
In Calabar today at the governor's office, lawyers are out in protest for a substantive chief judge to be sworn in. Over 11 months, there have not been an active chief judge on seat. Cases are pending and litigants are suffering as a result of government inability to meet their demands. Lawyers are bent on getting their demands met and will not stop until the government give the state a substantive chief judge.
We should be given a substantive chief judge. We have been without a substantive chief judge for about 11 months now, and it's affecting proceedings in court. It's affecting the dispensation of justice in the state. Like for instance, we have been without a chief judge, without acting of substantive for about 48 days till today. So the implication is that when the man that was sworn into that as an acting chief judge finishes his tenure, chances are that we're going to have another acting chief, or we're going to have another impasse of maybe 4 months again before we have an acting chief judge. So it's unnecessary. The problem, the situation caused by the executive is unnecessary. So our insistence is that they should give us a substantive chief judge. In addition to that, we're also concerned about the welfare of our judicial officers, the judges and the magistrates. Magistrates are in this town dispensing justice as judicial officers. They do not have official vehicles, so they enter Kekena Peps with the people they are supposed to be trying. It does not speak well. They are not safe. It does not speak well of the process of justice delivery in the state. So that's our concern. If you go to our courts, they are dilapidated. Our things are broken. The fans are not working. We have no toilets in the court premises. That's not how a courtroom should be, and that's not how the judicial process should look like. So those are our concerns. Until those issues are addressed, then I don't see us in the street.
We are concerned lawyers that have come out for a peaceful demonstration based on the fact that we don't have a substantive chief judge in Cross River State, and it's a very, very big problem to the masses. So we want the governor to put an end to this. On this note, we have a rule of law. We follow hierarchy of hierarchy. So two substantive chief judges was made. So it is now the time that we say, let's have a substantive chief judge. That's why you see the population here, you see the crowd here. So we need a substantive chief judge, not in an acting capacity. We need our matters to be assigned. The CJ is to assign the matters for each and every one of us. So that's the demand of the people, the demands of the lawyers, the concerned lawyers here. Thank you very much.
One of the conveners of the concerned lawyers in Cross River State. We're here protesting for various reasons. Amongst others is the fact that we have not had a chief judge for about 319 days, a substantive chief judge. We have had our honorable judges act in acting capacity, but we have not had a substantive chief judge in Cross River State for about 319 days, and we think that this is not normal. We know, we are certain that this is not obtainable in any other place. We do not have acting governors. We do not have acting speakers of the House of Assembly. We do not understand why we would have acting chief judges and we will not have substantive chief judges. We will not have a substantive chief judge for about 319 days. We have had a lacuna in the office of a chief judge, either acting or substantive, for about 49 days today. That means there has been no head of judiciary for 49 days, and we're here to protest against that. We say no. We're not comfortable with that position. We are here to protest against that position. It's not only lawyers that are suffering, citizens are suffering. We know as a fact that over 120 cases have not been assigned as of today. They've been filed, but they cannot be assigned because there is no chief judge to assign them. We know that letters of administrations cannot be issued out because there is no chief judge to issue out those letters of administration. So we are here to say no. The judiciary is an arm of government. We're not a department of government. We are not an MDA. We're not an organization. We are an arm, and we should be treated with that respect. We have judges here who are not giving cars. They've been appointed, they cannot be giving their cars. We have magistrates who have been taken off the payroll. We have colleagues who have not been paid for about 9 months or more than that. They have not been paid salaries and they have been working for government. So we are here to protest and say no to that. That's why we are here.
Because it is becoming so embarrassing, it is becoming so insulting, it is an outright violation of one's fundamental rights that for about a year now, Cross River State have been having an acting chief judge. It now appears that Cross River State is now Actors Guild of Nigeria, where you are only having acting chief judges. Whereas the National Judicial Council have nominated the most senior judge in the person of Justice Akoni Peme to the governor, and she's been forwarded, her name has been forwarded to the State House of Assembly. But the governor play pranks, play politics to ensure that she never sailed through in conjunction with some element in the State House of Assembly. And the National Judicial Council understand last week re-nominated that same lady again, that there must not be an acting chief judge in Cross River State again. There must be a substantive chief judge in Cross River State. And that is what we in the coalition of civil society groups in Nigeria stands for. That the judiciary is an arm of government. So therefore, it must be given its due respect. It must be given its due autonomy. It must not be cajoled upon. It must not be played upon as if they are just jokers or school children. The governor must learn to respect other arms of government, the judiciary and even the legislative arm of government.
We are lawyers. An injustice to one is an injustice to everybody, everywhere. Is it not so? The judiciary is the last hope of the common man. And if you cannot get justice in the judiciary,
we cannot get it anywhere.
We cannot get it anywhere.
At least we don't need an acting CJ. Today we have come to lend our voice to the voices of the masses who are crying. They are looking at us. They are saying lawyers cannot do anything. Our judges are weak because the executive have made our judges to become weak. Please, we are saying no to injustice. This constitution is the constitution that governs every citizen of this country. Nobody is above this law. Not even the governor, not even the speaker, not even the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They all swore to uphold the tenets, the principles, the letters, the spirits of this constitution. We cannot allow anybody to trample upon the rights of our citizens. Our cases are piled up in court. There is nobody to assign our matters. According to the High Court rules, it is the CJ that assign matters. But we don't have a substantive CJ. So all our cases are just piled up there. And our litigants are suffering. They are crying. Fundamental rights we cannot prosecute. Please, we are saying no to acting CJ. If we don't have a substantive CJ, we don't need anything.
All what we are saying is confirm the most senior judge and give us a substantive chief judge of Cross River State.
As recommended by
We are tired of acting chief judges for Cross River State.
All right, so you've heard the people's view on this. The lawyers are bent on getting the government to meet their demand and would not stop until the government give them a substantive chief judge. And we hope that the government agree to their demand. I am Blessing Echupa reporting for NKTV. Make sure you subscribe to Nana Kusi.